me hold your hand. This long time gyal never see you. Come let me hold your hand. Be like Jack Ross, be like country, let me have the glass and let me hold your hand. Yeah, let me hold your hand. This long time gyal never see you. Come let me hold your hand. This long time gyal never see you. Come let me hold your hand. Be like Jack Ross, be like country, let me have the glass and let me hold your hand. Why? Let me hold your hand. Greeting. Why? I am an author today, a writer. I must tell you, when I was younger, I was always told being a lawyer, doctor was what I should look to. But that's not how I was made. And so I followed my path, and I am very pleased because when you follow your path, you bring the best of yourself to everyone. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Consul General, how lovely to have you here. ACJAM, lovely, beautiful ladies. Founder and past President Paula Durande, and President Sharita, and of course VP Carolyn, what a one. And of course Dr. Spencer, it's lovely to have you here. And I must tell you, it is a pleasure to be here today, especially during National Heritage Week. You know, when I was growing up, I grew up in Kingston, Jamaica. I'm from a humble background, and I learned the value of humility, the value of kindness. I will never forget Miss Morgan, who lived in the ghetto 6 doors away. I didn't live in the ghetto, but I was close to it. And I am not ashamed to say I went into the ghetto to get help sometimes, because when my grandmother became ill, she had cancer, and my uncle had to go to work. I had no one else except my darling helper, Miss May, who wasn't there all the time. And so I had to go to Mrs. Morgan, who lived in the ghetto with her 10 children, who would help my grandmother sometimes to cook. She would take my sister and me to school sometimes. And it was my helper, Miss May, who sent Miss May Latouche, coming off of a fine table, who took me to Old Providence Primary School on Hope Road and said, you need to go to good school. And so I thank these people. Just because you might not be rich, or you might not have, be of means, when you have a good character and a lovely spirit, man, that's what I go for. So I just want to honor these people tonight. Miss May, all the Miss Morgans, my uncle and to me when my mom was ill. And I'm proud to say, before my mom passed, she said, thank you for giving me a life of dignity. So that in itself is the biggest honor I could ever have at this time. So for me, writing is an intimate experience with words and ideas being marinated to unleash a delightful cuisine that nourishes my mind, heart, and soul. Whether it is writing reflections, speeches, poetry, skits, songs, stories, recipes, words flood my mind, and I must offload it on paper and organize my ideas with the intent of sharing what I have written. Because my belief in life is you bloom where you're planted, and I am here not for myself, but I'm here to share with others, to love others, and make a difference. As it is said back home, my head take me, and I must heed the calling, the ministry to write. If you look in my house, my husband Andrew, him shake him head. He want to clean out the house with all my papers, because I have papers here, but I do it, it's a nice disorganized mess, a organized disorganized mess. And I was told by Fabian Colville, Miss Lou had stations where she had all her work. So channel a little bit of that, right? Yes.